I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006, and I was, I'm a professor here at Newhouse, and I moved on with my life. And then in 2009, I actually walked into this lobby right here, and I saw a big poster saying that the former publisher of Playboy was coming to Newhouse. And that got me really thinking about what is sexy, who is desirable, and would Playboy ever put somebody with breast cancer surgery on their centerfold? Most playmates have silicone implants, right? Those are not real breasts. They have breast enlargement. I have silicone implants, but they're for a different reason. So that's what really got me thinking about that people don't know what breast cancer survivors have really been through. Because not only do we have to have all this treatment for a disease that can kill us, we also have to figure out what we want to look like. Because society has put so much pressure on women and their breasts, right? And it's all about that. So we have to deal with so many different things. And that's really how the Look Now project started. So what happened was that when I was diagnosed with cancer in 2006, Facebook, Twitter, and all didn't really exist, and I didn't know who to reach out to for help. So, friends of friends who had cancer were coming to see me, and there's actually a woman down there in down that hall, Linda. She came into my hospital room after I had had my breast cut off. And she lifted up her shirt and she showed me her perfect reconstruction, and she said, "You're going to be okay, doctors can do amazing things." So when I had this idea for the show, I knew that Linda would be willing to do it. So, and then she had a friend who taught with her at Fatal Mandis, Marsha. So Linda, Marsha, and myself, we did the show in 2010. And we actually had the photographs displayed down there. And I organized a panel discussion in the Huirong. And then I'm a professor, I had to take time off. And then I got a big research award a few years later. And then I started really recruiting people. So some of these people actually work at Newhouse. Some of my friends who after I got cancer, I found out that they had had cancer or they were diagnosed. And then I also went on TV, I went to all these walks. I did a lot of research and reaching out because I wanted it to be a diverse group and not only people from the university, and the university neighborhood where I live. So it's actually a really good representation of people who've had breast cancer in and around Syracuse and Central New York. So, yes, there's two reasons why the show is here. When I did this show, it was actually at Point of Contact Gallery downtown. So with each photograph, we had the close-up of the breast right next to it. And then this description, but I could never display it at Newhouse, and Dean Lorraine Branham was alive then, and she wanted me to have the show at Newhouse, and I just couldn't figure out how I was going to show, bare breasts with the people's faces at Newhouse, right? Because this is something that you have to be willing to go and see. I didn't want students to just walk by and be, scared. And then in 2019, I did a documentary theater performance called Tidbits, Breast Cancer Stories. And once again, I teach at Newhouse, so we did it in the Huirong. And that's when one day, this idea, I woke up and I was like, I can do it. And the way we did it was we just put all the photographs here. And then on this wall over here, it's the centerfold of my show catalog. So there's 44 people and there's 44 bare breasts. And I was like, I can put that there. And people will get a sense of the show. It won't be the same show, but they can have a sense of what it's about. Mm-hmm. So I call this the traveling version of the exhibition. Everything is a struggle. I think for me the most difficult part was actually getting the time and the money to do it, and I applied for this research award at Newhouse, several different times, and then I finally did get it. So that just gave me confidence that I could do it. And then I was able to really put together a really good team of people who've really helped me through it. So, like even this show, there's a person, Rainer, and he, his job is to only do art gallery installations, and he was the one who put up the show at Point of Contact. So I hired him to do this, put it up here. I wanted it to be professional, and so next Monday he's actually going to come and take it off, so that we can save the prints and then hopefully put it up somewhere else in the future. Because it has to be sustainable. I don't want to just do it once and then it's so expensive to put it together. I don't want to just waste it. I think what I want people to take away from it is that there is life after cancer, after breast cancer. Some people don't survive, and there are women here in this show who have been diagnosed with cancer after participating. I mean, it's come back, or they were already stage 4. That means it's spread in their body, and so they are alive right now, but we don't know for how long. So that's been a very difficult thing, I think. But for me, the show is really about that. Even if we don't have our full breasts, or or we have fake breasts, we are still human. We're still here, and we are brave, bold, and beautiful. And that's what I really want to say, that there is life, and there's a way to. It's traumatic. There's no doubt about it. But there's a way that you can try and heal, and I think that really comes from talking about it and community, and not to go through this process alone, to reach out to others, to ask for help, and support each other through it.